In meteorologist Britta Merwin. Yeah, Britta, we're talking about the threat of these cold temperatures at this point.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the prolonged stretch of dangerous temperatures, right? This is not just something that's going to be happening over the next 24 hours. I do want to point out, though, that we have breaks of sunshine. I know it's cold out there. We have a lot of dangers to go over, but at least we have breaks of sunshine. That's always a nice positive look. This is a live look at the Centennial Gardens. We also have Miller Outdoor Theater. It is just frozen out there. We had about 1 inch to 3 inches of snow across the area, but a very thin layer of ice right underneath that. So there's a full look at the storm as it blasted its way out to the east. Again, the snow is done, but what is on the ground is going to be staying on the ground because we just aren't going to have temperatures above freezing. That's a live look at the Southwest Freeway. Now, I have seen some improvements. TxDOT is out there, and now we have more than just 2 tire tracks. We have a whole center lane, so good news there. But again, we're still going to have that thin layer of ice, and that's not going to be going away. And then if we do have a little bit of treatment, give us some slight melting on the freeways, that could flash freeze as we go into the evening hours, because right now we're expecting temperatures in the 20s today, again below freezing, so we can still see some freezing. But as we start to drop even lower, some of those treated roadways with chemicals that might face a little bit of a chance of having some improvement will not be able to hold off to the temperatures that we're anticipating overnight. Right now we're at 20 degrees at Bush Airport. 18 in Conroe, 25 degrees in Galveston. But the issue that we're having is not only the cold air, it is the air itself. It's brisk. I mean, we have a wind coming in at 30 miles per hour. And when you combine temperatures in the 20s and teens with winds that are gusting up to 30 miles per hour, you get a dramatic wind chill. So wind chills are very important because as you step outside, this is what your body feels. So you're going to lose heat very quickly. It feels like 4 degrees at Bush Airport right now, 2 degrees in Conroe, 11 degrees in Galveston. So hypothermia and frostbite, that can happen really quickly. So we have a wind chill warning in effect all the way through noon tomorrow. For wind chills, it could drop as low as -10 degrees. This is extreme stuff. Now, I want to transfer back to the actual air temperature. Quite honestly, 15 degrees, 2 degrees, it feels the same to your body. But tonight, we could be facing the possibility of breaking an all-time record here in Houston. The all-time record is 5 degrees. That was set at Hobby Airport. This computer model suggesting 8 degrees. So it's a possibility that we could be in historic territory. But no matter how you slice it, it's going to be cold, and it's important that you keep you and your family safe and you stay warm. Here's a look at our futurecast model. Again, as we go into tomorrow, we are going to get above freezing. A couple hours of temperatures in the mid-30s, so that's going to help us out. For some communities, that means that we'll have 48 hours of temperatures below freezing. As we go into Tuesday night, notice the interesting thing here. Stark difference between north of I-10 and south of I-10. We have a warm front moving through on Wednesday, so that means temperatures will be at 57 degrees in Galveston at 5 a.m. on Wednesday, and we're almost to the freezing mark here in Houston. So that big change is going to be happening during the day, and that's because we have another weather system on the way, and that's really going to change what we see here in southeast Texas. It's going to start as sleet in the metro area Wednesday morning and transfer to a cold rain, but it's possible that our north counties stay sleet the entire time frame. Behind that system, another batch of cold air, so we'll be facing, freezing temperatures overnight all the way through the weekend, and we do have another hard freeze in the forecast Thursday night into Friday morning.